Liverpool Airport, there's a problem with the Luton-bound service. The Friday night flight is now stuck in Amsterdam with a technical fault.
I've been told you've cancelled the flight back to Luton tonight.
That's correct. We have 4 flights today.
It has been cancelled. It has been cancelled. End of story. It has been cancelled.
It's been cancelled.
Yeah. And you're going to bust us down to Luton, get in about 11:30 or something like that. I'll get home about 1 o'clock in the morning. It's really good. You can't just cancel flights. What's that going to do to your reputation?
These are my kids at home saying, "Where are you, Dad?"
So what are you trying to say to me? Do you want to speak to me?
Supervisor Leanne Chung and her team now have to face the anger of the stranded Luton-bound passengers.
Just ask for
I'm here to help me. You have to solve the problem.
I'm trying to help you, but what do you want me to say to you? You're asking me a question that I can't answer you. I'm telling you an answer.
I've got a car park over there in Luton. I've got work to do tomorrow morning, okay? I relied on your service.
What do you want me to do for you?
Give me an answer, positive
I haven't
answer.
got an answer for a coach time yet because I'm waiting for them to call me back.
Twice this week you've taken my money, and both times you have not provided me with the service that I've paid for, and I'm not willing to accept that because you are cheating me.
They do it all the time. You know, so now I've got a 4-hour coach journey home again. You know, one of those things.
Where am I going to stay tonight?
They will sort it out. If you go to the reservation desk, they will let you know. They will sort out your accommodation. You go down to that, and we sort it out about your flight tomorrow.
But just when new arrangements have been made for the passengers, Leanne has some astonishing news.
The flight is back on now.
Yeah, it's back on. The aircraft's being fixed in Amsterdam, and they said it's going to be leaving Amsterdam in about 45 minutes.
It's now back on.
Easyjet apologise for any inconvenience. Please do raise main calls. Passengers travelling on...
Everyone now has to cancel their plans and check back onto the reinstated flight, leaving staff almost as confused as the passengers.
Because first it was organising coaches, then we had to organise hotels, then it was taxis. We'd already organised quite a few before they decided to put the flight back on.
There's people outside that have already got a taxi to the hotel, so they don't even know the flight's taking off this evening.
You can't just phone up and cancel a flight just like that, and then half an hour later reinstate it and expect everybody to be fine about it. Just can't do that.
In Liverpool, the Luton passengers' ordeal is far from over. Their plane was due in at 10 o'clock. Now it's nearly 11, and there's still no sign of it.
Are you going to guarantee that that flight is going to be ready at 11:15, or am I going to be delayed for a 4th time? Have you got that guarantee? That's your latest, so what after that? Am I going to be onto the telephone to you again?
I don't care how long I sit here, just as long as I get on in one place.
Like a pantomime.
In Liverpool, the Luton flight has arrived. Better late than never. And the relieved passengers are finally allowed to board.
At last. At last. Good night.